Welcome back to Space Marine 2. We've had our first encounter with Thousand Suns, heretics. We haven't actually named the Thousand Suns by name, which I don't know if that seems kind of deliberate. I guess it ultimately kind of doesn't matter to them, but you know, knowing your enemy leads to more positive outcomes generally. So yeah, that's what we're doing. The Mechanicus guy we're looking for is. Oh, this is not how I thought it did. Okay. Oh, hey. What's up, dude? I don't even know how you got down, but,
Their champion lies defeated.
he does? I didn't see a champion. I don't know who you're talking about, so. You know, I keep not locking on, and that's partially because some enemies just lose lock on all the time, and sometimes, oh my god, that was so much damage. And sometimes it's just because there are so many enemies, it's kind of impractical.
Maybe a chaos origin.
Why wasn't it destroyed?
It is immensely powerful. They believe they can control it.
And you're just gonna hand it over to Looms? Let it continue?
These are my orders.
Oh, see, now they're on my side. Almost like if you explain yourself, Titus, people trust you and stuff.
What are they doing?
It matters not. Kill them.
Let us tear off their limbs.
Kill those slaves of the corpse god and gain the notice of the changer of ways. Die for the true gods.
The coward witch vanished.
Another barrier.
Sustained by that altar, no doubt.
Purge the heretics so we may destroy it.
Gladly.
The accuracy is still atrocious when hip firing. Why am I constantly taking damage? I feel dumb. I feel like I'm missing something. I passed a bunch of combat trials. What a good hiding spot. Oh, now finally I actually want to do one of the executions you're saving for me, and
Now the altar.
alright. Oh, melt a bomb. I think I'll leave that, though. Oh, a multi-melta.
This will serve me well.
Nice. Really gotta appreciate the locations they're making for us here. Why can I only attack these from a certain angle? I feel like that was a problem in the first game too, although it was much more noticeable there.
They are attempting to breach the doors.
That is no simple sorcery. Look how twisted the altar has grown. It seems alive. If it lives, then let us teach it of pain and death.
The altar?
It reeks of the warp.
Raise the armor of your contempt and snuff it out.
Look! It shrinks from us.
Then keep close and endure. We must disrupt the spell.
Hold position. Oh, okay. Kind of weird, but okay.
The heretics sent such a meager force to meet us.
I wouldn't bet on that. I'm trying to save ammo with this because it is a very powerful weapon.
That wish to die. Leave these monstrosities to me.
I mean, I would leave them to you, but you never actually protect me when I need it. So, I mean, I'm getting lit up pretty good right now, buddy.
warp with you.
The wretches think they can stop us.
Wow, that really slows me down. I can move pretty fast with it. I know it is like a third heavy weapon, so I expected it to slow me down, but it only slows me down when I'm aiming down sights. Otherwise, it's pretty much normal. Which is kind of weird. It also takes a surprisingly long time to aim down sights, so... What is the range on this thing? That does seem like it's got to be borderline point blank, otherwise it doesn't work. I don't suppose this gets me ammo for it. No, it doesn't. Didn't think so.
Your treachery ends now. Back to the warp with you.
It is awfully dark. This vignetting is getting really bad. I thought I turned some of those effects off. That's... I did increase the FOV a little bit, I think. Camera shake is off. Motion blur is off. I don't see... I don't know.
Let us get to work.
I don't think... I'm either looking in the wrong place or...
Words as hollow as your fallen brothers. You at least can still lead.
Oh, well, okay.
On the track. Their champion lies defeated.
They do seem to have an attack where they basically teleport behind and then do a finisher attack. Yeah, I saw you coming. Should probably not be wandering away from the altar so much.
Your worthless life is ended.
But when my guns are limited, it's kind of like...
Send it back to the war.
Oh, ow. Okay.
Dance for Imora's amusement.
Did we get him?
Sorcery.
What is this effect that's on me?
Very good.
Okay, good enough.
Destroy the altar.
Hey Gadriel, you want to do it, or you want to get out of the way? Now maybe the vignetting there was just the chaos effect, but it's still pretty intense.
Lieutenant Titus, the Lance of Jove, status report.
We are patched up and on our way.
See you at the objective.
The Emperor protects.
I would not be so eager to land right after we did that, but okay.
Lance of Jove, stand by for extraction.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll just knock on the door and then we'll just all walk away and it won't be a problem.
In the name of the Emperor, open the doors! Morius lose.
I owe you my existence.
Come with us.
To where?
The battle barge.
Compliance, but I must speak with Archmagus Nozick at once.
He's dead.
Dead.
You are to
For some
replace
reason,
him.
every time they look at the at this guy, he's got frame rate issues. I think it's the cloth physics. I think it's freaking the game out.
Approaching battle barge, docking in 1 minute.
The power source. It's dangerous.
I have spent my life studying it. I assure you it's quite safe. In the right hands.
Arrogance.
Arrogance?
Why must the Mechanicus meddle with the unknown?
We follow the will of the Omnisire.
Go ahead.
Titus, report to Captain Akaran immediately on arrival.
Confirmed.
Titus? A Captain Titus was killed on the Forge world of Graia over a century ago. He died holding the power source in his hands.
Oh, is that the story they're telling?
Not even an Astartes could survive power of that magnitude.
It's an interesting twist. Not the story I expected them to be telling.
Morius lose. Come with me.
So that's the story that the Mechanicus have heard, and presumably the story of how they got the power source. But then they buried his record. So that's starting to answer some of my questions about why nobody knows Titus, despite the fact that he was captain of the second company. Kind of makes sense if they expunged him from the records. Raises some other questions, though. And it does still feel like they could have delivered that a little bit better a little bit earlier. Like, I know Titus is supposed to be kind of a tight ass here. No wordplay on his name intended, but that's appropriate. That he's like, you know, very uptight about his time in the Death Guard and that. But
Plug those Promethean links immediately.
I don't know.
I will need a repair crew before my next flight.
I feel like he should be at least a little bit more curious
What's
why.
that between you and Luz? Irrelevant. I disagree. That is your right.
Brother, we only want to help you.
Help? You almost cost us the mission, and now you speak of help.
You guys sharing the elevator with us? Cool. It does. It's these are the little things that make the world feel more lived in. Like that it's not always just us on the elevator. You know, obviously it's a canned interaction, but those are the little things that make a difference in authenticity of a world.
How many? Astro Militarum forces report multiple contacts with Rubricate throughout the Hive City. Still no heretic ships on scanners. The Rubricate are using portals.
Oh, I should have waited for the remainder of that.
Lord,
Rubricae are the name that are used for the
Showing up in
the
every
Chaos
city on
Marines
Avarax.
there.
We're already overstretched by the Tyranids. The traitors have us off guard. The Adeptus Mechanicus tell me Aurora is ready. They say the weapon will work.
sir.
I know your concerns, Titus, but we may have no choice.
What could go
Can
wrong?
we at least warn Calgar of the danger?
Impossible. The astropathic relay on Avarax has been completely surrounded. Every attempt we've made to break through the Tyranid lines has failed.
Can we vox a message in?
There's a dead zone around the relay. Something's interfering with our vox comms.
We have to get inside.
Emperor, save me. I've tried. Now the Tyranids have launched an attack on our defenses. We're pulling back to the fortress. We'll make our final stand there.
Battlefield projection. Magnify C3. Where are you? There. The Hive Tyrant.
We've had no reports.
It's there. We kill it. We break the synaptic connection.
They'd scatter like rats.
A Hive Tyrant. A worthy adversary.
And if you're wrong, if it's not there, I cannot afford to throw men after a hunch.
Give me 2 squads.
2 squads.
We need to kill the Hive Tyrant, find whoever is jamming us, and get the message inside the relay.
6 men. That's all I can spare. Use them wisely.
Thank you.
The Emperor protects.
Okay. Interesting.
Lieutenant Titus,
Receiving.
Oh, the chaplain, of course.
on the crew deck.
Acknowledged.
He always wants something. Fine. So that was really kind of a word salad, even for me, who I feel like I'm reasonably well versed in what they're talking about here. That was a really poorly presented series of notes. My impression is that what they're saying is, okay, you don't want to fire the weapon. Like, Titus doesn't want them to fire the weapon. He wants to send a message to Calgar, the chapter master. He's off world somewhere. They apparently, for whatever reason, they don't have any sort of relay. I don't really know that much about the comm systems in the specifics of a lot of the comm systems in the 40K universe, but there are local comms, like the stuff we've been using all the time, and then there's the astropathic relay, which they just talked about. That is typically used for more long distance communications. It requires psychers to they're basically as I understand it, again with my limited understanding, they're basically conversing through the warp. They send the messages through the warp, but that requires not only psychers but also special facilities. So in order to get a message to Calgar, to get him to intercede on Titus's behalf, presumably, in order to stop them firing whatever the Aurora weapon is that hasn't been described in any way, they need to go clear this up. It does do double duty because they're also trying to win the battles here, and recover what they can, salvage what they can. Gadriel is the wrong place to stand. Of these 2 planets that we've been on, but yeah, that was really not well delivered.
If the chaplain wishes to see you because of my transgressions, I will take full responsibility.
No, I'm pretty sure
I
it's
gave
for me
no
being a
report.
petty bitch.
I have yet to decide if you require formal penance.
The arch enemy lurks in the shadows of the Hive City.
Jerichus was blindsided. Varellus always did put his brothers before himself. He once shielded me from a Tau ambush. rail rifle nearly took his arm off along with half my helmet. The 1 degree of deflection saved my life. We only had to mourn his pauldron that day.
The Emperor will remember his valor long after we join him.
Forgive me, brother.
I love these details. These are the important things that make a world feel lived in and built up, and one of the few times I feel like the 40K video game is really paying due diligence to the minutia of like world building and lore, just in the like in the ambient experience, I guess.
Titus, the captain has put great faith in you with this mission. Should you reach the relay, your message to Lord Calgar may determine the course of this war. Choose your words wisely.
You doubt my intentions.
It is your actions I will judge. I need not remind you of the consequences you suffered the last time. If you cannot trust in the will of the Primarch, then you are unfit for this duty.
This is not normal. This is not normal chaplain behavior, by the way. If that isn't abundantly clear.
It seems I am not the only one on this ship with concerns about your intentions.
It is the chaplain's responsibility to ensure our chapter remains pure, not yours.
Your erratic behavior is plain for all to see. And now, I find you have a history of it.
Fine, you want to get
I am doing
reassigned?
my duty, as I was then, protecting a system from ruin.
Wait, why are we going? Oh, because this is a different floor. Why is this a different floor? When we went down before, there was a chaplain, like a room for the chaplain, and more bunks and stuff down here somewhere, weren't there? I've actually lost track of how many floors we've been on.
We have a fuel spill. I'll run and fetch the physical protection gear.
We don't have time for that.
You'll not be much help without your eyesight.
All right, fine, but hurry. If this ignites, we'll lose more than our eyesight.
Alright, what did we get this time?
There he is. Lieutenant, Gallio and I were just examining your recent diagnostic.
Gallio, I object to such intrusions.
As do I. But they are queries I must fulfill.
I seek only answers. Your survival is a profound mystery that must be resolved.
Such unbridled curiosity is the gateway to ruin.
But that is where you are mistaken. Ruin is all around us, but I will soon depart for the Aurora facility on the Merium. And there, I shall close all gateways to ruin permanently. You will see.
Oh good, a miracle weapon. That always goes well. Also, hey man, there really isn't a mystery here. The mystery is they disappeared my ass because they didn't like me, because that's the Inquisition for you. Okay. You know, I had chances to pick up the plasma incinerator before. I guess it just doesn't unlock until you touch it, huh? And this is the one I didn't like. I do like the plasma incinerator. It's a pretty good one. It's kind of between that and the Melta for me, probably. The Melta is one of, yeah, the Melta is one of the options. Interesting. We'll keep with the heavy bolt pistol. Why am I back on the chainsword? Haven't seen the hammer. I would love one of those. Okay. All right. Well, this is quite... Oh, right. I did ask for 2 squads, didn't I?
Lieutenant, the squad is ready. We are yours to command, Lieutenant.
The astropathic relay on Avarax is under direct assault. If it falls, so do our hopes of reinforcement. We will engage in a 3-point operation to
Red
break
light
the
is really
Xenos
glaring.
command, restore Vox, and secure the relay.
We will not fail you.
Not one of us can afford to fail this day. Prepare for deployment. I will transmit mission details on descent.
Okay. Oh, wow. Alright. Well, didn't get a chance to have a pause there, did I? So I was already standing in the box. It's a little rude. Okay. Really seems like the kind of thing you should discuss before you leave, but, alright. Void Song, Avarax. The Adeptus Mechanicus insists on deploying Aurora, despite the potential dangers posed by its power source. The Ultramarines must stand ready to respond should this latent threat manifest. Transmit a warning to Chapter Master Marnius Calgar. Okay.
Approaching drop zone. Prepare for landing.
Lieutenant, it should be us facing the Hive Tyrant.
Talassa can handle it.
They have 3 men. We should be with them, but you have us playing courier.
That message has to get through.
And what exactly is that message?
Speak your mind, brother.
I searched the archives. You were once captain of the 2nd Company.
Mm-hmm.
And then you disappeared over a century ago.
I was serving with the Death Watch.
Titus, don't be a stick in the
There will
mud.
be records.
Not for a Black Shield.
A Black Shield. You would erase your chapter markings.
I would die for these colors.
Then why?
I was accused. It was my penance.
What were you accused of?
Corruption.
Brace for landing.
This really isn't that hard to explain, and it's, you know, it's kind of the fundamental, one of the fundamental flaws, like I was already saying previously, of the Space Marines. Like, they've got this constant, like, they're constantly immersed in this militant, like, completely militant culture that, yes, has some nuance in it, but is fundamentally about, like, strict adherence. So it's hard to do what I want them to do, but it's not impossible, which is just to be like, hey man, you heard the Mechanicus. He said I died with it in my hands because I should have died with it in my hands, and I don't know why I didn't. And they took that to mean that I was evil. And clearly, I'm still fucking here and still not evil. So maybe it wasn't my problem.
Delta Wing, Vox check.
Meridian here. Still on our gunship. Talassa has landed, and soon a tyrant will fall.
Acknowledged. Proceeding to relay. Maintain Vox reports. Damocles out.
Meditate before the battle, for the impatient perish first.
Man, the details are good. The details are so
The
good.
Astropath relay is 4 miles from here. Expect heavy Tyranid presence.
Space Marine.
What of the arch enemy?
Sporadic reports. but they are here.
Look at this shit. You could just never look up, and gamers notoriously never look up. Holy cow. I'm gonna be brutally honest, this shit is wasted on most people. It's awesome. I'm very impressed.
Restocking.
Our home lies scattered across the stars. By abandoning your brothers. Your punishment is dishonorable death. No! For we are vengeance! And we shall bring death to any that threaten the sacred soil of the Imperium. You will give your life!
I have failed. I beg of you that you forgive my cowardice.
Will you give your life in the name of all that is good and pure? In the name of our holy emperor? Sir, yes, sir! Then take up the Cadian standard and hold it high so that the enemy will know the name of their executioners! Arcadia! Arcadia! Do I look for the Emperor? They just got a lot better. For the Emperor!
The details, man. The details. The contrast between the, like, the scene, the contrasting scenes, the juxtaposition of, you know, being saluting the flag and drumming up morale while, you know, deserters or alleged deserters get executed. This is what I love about Warhammer. The like ironic borderline satirical detachment from reality, the silliness of it. It's both silly and not at the same time, really. Like, it's deeply self-serious internally, but there's an ultimate, you know, narrative recognition of
The stink! Hold your nose, lad. These bastards can poison you with their stench alone. Ah, Empress safe.
Watch your tongue, guardsman.
My lord, forgive me.
That's a pretty funny curse, though.
Entering the Vox Blackout, Damocles.
Understood. Damocles out.
Yeah, just the contrast between, you know, the seriousness and the detachment of the, like, Imperial war machine in contrast to the humanity of the individuals within it and the constant suppression of those individuals. You know, like, pretty much everything we've seen here where there's, like, a moment of humanity is treated as an act of treason, an act of heresy.
Ultramarines. Praise the Emperor.
I'll be honest, man. I mean, I guess you're already here, so you already know it's a bad day, but, yeah, when Space Marines show up, it doesn't, your day doesn't get better.
You need not concern yourself with me, Lieutenant.
Disappear like that again, and you'll be facing the Master of the Watch.
I understand.
Sir, why did you not tell us of your penance earlier?
It was not your business.
And now it is.
You have made it so. Through suspicion and intrigue.
You know, It does make me wonder a little bit after that incident. It does make me wonder a little bit more about Chiron's arm. He is missing an arm. That's not unheard of, you know. Lots of Marines get wounded and then get replacements. But hang on, what's on his knee? That's not a Thousand Suns symbol, but it looks a little. I mean, that would be very overt if they were actually going to do that. What was that prompt? There was... I thought I saw something else pop up. Oh, it's just... Oh, that's weird. So from a distance... It shows the icon of the gun and then the yellow to indicate that's the one I have equipped. I believe. Yeah. Interesting.
Open the gates.
They're jammed, my lord. Damage from the last attack.
Stand aside. Seal the gates behind us.
Yes, my lord.
Those are some awfully big holes in the gates. The normal people could definitely fit through. Everybody just standing around pretty calmly here. Can't see shit. Really makes me want the thunder hammer now. Wow, how'd I make it through that without getting hit? That was weird, okay. Went from doing really well to doing very poorly, very suddenly.
Almost there.
See, that's the thing, like I just get comboed by that guy and I'm getting like hit over and over again. Trying to dodge and it's not working, you know, all that jazz. Really? How does that not take that guy out? There we go. Ran all the way across the courtyard to step on his toes.
Vermin exterminated.
The spores collapsed the bridge. There's no way through. I may have an alternate route.
Proceed.
Transmitting to all specs now. We'll need to clear this debris.
I can already see where we're going. It is reasonably well disguised though. All the little details are well put together. Get another to look at the bell. Oh wow.
The Acadians will make short work of them.
Indeed.
Oh, nice. The tank just driving over him. Wow, they have no chill.
The relay. Our brothers are getting hammered down there.
Delta Wing, we have given the infernal Xenos a fitting burial.
It is not dead.
Enlighten us, Lord Titus.
The swarm would go feral without their connection to the hive mind, but their focus is still on the relay.
Reports confirm the Lieutenant's assessment. Any adhesion is still in full effect. That beast is not yet dead. Our word is bond. This void-spawn behemoth has seen its last day.
Okay, boys, you really need to back me up here. I can't shoot, aim at the main guy and cover my own back. Okay, so they thought they took care of it very quickly. Clearly they did not.
Brothers.
Hearing it close by.
It's not the one I wanted to aim at. Does this actually affect how the AI behaves? I don't think so, right? Like, I don't think my guys are gonna target that just because I pointed it out. Because I think it's a I think that feature is basically supposed to be for multiplayer. Oh good, there's multiple of them. Can't see shit.
Keep your head. I have you.
It's a very nasty courtyard to be fighting in.
Woman threat. Like a bioform destroyed. They never left.
Oh, that was rough. Ouch. Oh, it's just every angle all the time. Again, I'm pretty sure with the assistance of some human counterparts who could make better targeting decisions, this would be dramatically easier.
Restocking.
Nice.
Munitions secured.
Anything else? I think we're good. Okay. We've got a ways to go. Okay. Let's take a little break. When we get moving next, we'll proceed on towards the center. Something tells me the other two squads are going to have a rough time and aren't ready for it. So we'll see how that goes for them. See you guys next time.